Hey guys, if you just joined the live stream, feel free to ask me any questions. So it's raining quite a bit now. Hopefully I don't keep losing connection. Oh, it should be fine. It's fine now. Hopefully there's plenty of seats available. G'day Nathan, Porto rubbish, I agree.
I have some people down the middle door, please. I'm sorry.
I'll just get the front door. No, I'll just go to the middle door. It's okay. Let's go to the middle door. It's okay. Oh, I don't want to sit. I'll just sit here. What the hell? I'll just sit here.
Over there.
Imagine the margin next week between Dominus and could be over 100 points. That was a crazy game. I'm telling you, this football can make you crazy, you know. I'm just glad we won, you know. Glad we're finally able to beat Carlton, you know, after so many years of losing to them. Just finally beat them. What's the time now? Oh, so now I'm on the bus right now, on my way back home. Oh. Just have to move over. Get on the big seat. Yeah, just need to win that. We keep our top four hopes alive. I think it's when we just about cement ourselves a top 8 spot, but to keep top 4 hopes alive. Believe it or not, Jeremy Cameron still has a chance of kicking 1,000 career goals before he retires. 723 and 9.
Oh yeah, it's always.
Oh, so good. But as I was saying, Nathan, crucial game against Brisbane in 2 weeks' time on Friday. Potentially should be top 4. G'day Jimmy, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Jimmy. Well, that's a crazy game, you know. Couldn't believe we won it after half time. And a good win, very good win for your Cats as well. You absolutely demolished the Cats. G'day Salmon Plays. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Patrick Voss already better than Jack Long. Yeah, he kicked 3 goals for us today, Vossy.
From the Legos song, you know.
But I think we're going to lose Hayden Young though, because he didn't come at a cost though. the victory. So we're probably going to lose Hayden Young for I don't know how long. Hopefully not too long. Boxy, just call you Boxy, okay? Anyway, as I was saying, we're probably going to lose Hayden Young for quite some time. And I think, didn't Josh Tracy get like reported or something? So I'm worried he might get suspended. Hopefully he doesn't. So we're really going to need those players. Hawthorn and GWS are in some trouble. Yeah, they sure are. Yeah. But that win takes us to fifth spot on the ladder though, so I'm very happy. And we've got a crew.
Because they played 3 games last week.
Do you want to honour or you want baby in your
G'day. The quarters, welcome to the chat. Freo does it again. 14 wins on the board and also a measure of payback against Carlton. The Freo revenge tour I was on. Yeah, 100%. The quarters. Feels good to finally get payback on Carlton after gathered around last year, you know. But more importantly, we get it increases our chance of finishing inside the top 4. So I'm after the top 4. I'm not just settling for a spot in the 8. I want the double chance. Also, or the chance to host a preliminary final.
Mum, my baby's can't get wet. Well, we have to get out after the minutes, so she's going to have to tuck that in.
Ken Hinkley's on the plane again. Yep, he sure is.
They're actually
He won't be flying anywhere come September, that's for sure.
Mommy, help me with You want me to...
Oh.
When we get to the park, you drop me in there. I'll say I'm not to start making dinner and then you can go get
How many goals? How many goals did the Dockers kick in the last quarter? At least like, I'd say at least 6. You surely kicked at least 6 goals in the last quarter.
And a cozy bar for Pippa D. Do you want a cozy bar? Or do you want some rice bubbles first?
What a game.
Or Pippa wants a cozy bar.
And a cozy buffet, not cozy breakfast, not dinner.
Cozy bar.
I guess my biggest concerns right now are Hayden Young because he's injured, and I think it was Josh Tracy because he got reported for striking a player. So hopefully he doesn't get suspended or anything like that. I'll accept the fine. How can you only kick 2 goals for an entire 8th? Maybe I don't know, Nathan. Yeah.
What's that?
Not yet, I'll tell you.
Wait, what does it say on
It says stop. That's when you want the bus to stop. But we don't want it to stop yet.
You know, it shows that the players have matured, you know. I guess what we've seen over the last several weeks with Fremantle coming from behind to win games, it shows that the players are becoming very mature now, and yeah, they know what to do when they're in those difficult situations.
Lily, look at this new pizza place that's opened up
So you said
near us. I think it must be near Mum and Dad's house. We'll have to go. That looks amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What was this? 24 points behind at quarter time, and I thought, God damn, we're going to lose the Carlton game at Fremantle.
Not
Have
those
at
ones on
it.
the vids, other ones.
Comeback
Yeah.
ability to their toolkits in recent weeks. They sure have. Quarters.
Hans Walters.
Nico had a laugh about that.
Did he?
I don't mind how we win, just as long as we win, you know. even if it means being down comfortably at half time or at 3/4 time, then so be it. You know, just get the 4 points and move on to next week.
Splash Dudley.
I'm very
What,
tired.
Mum? What did he say? What did he say? What did you say?
Oh,
Laughing at my own jokes.
yeah, I can't believe that when that was a free kick, that 10-metre kick.
I'll be playing a video, yeah.
Oh, Nathan April
Did not in real
Bulldogs have had the GWS recently. Yeah, they sure have.
No.
They've kept their top 8 hopes alive, while GWS's top 4 hopes have taken a dive.
Very irritating.
Yeah, and same with GWS over Geelong. Yeah.
Put a heart on the table.
Yeah, I am.
So we're now 5th on the ladder. We've overtaken the Hawks and the Giants. And I mean,
Another
the
one,
Suns still have
yeah.
a game in hand. They're going to beat Essendon, so you can have the Suns currently 5th and the Dockers 6th if you want. But yeah, just need. So not only do we have to win all our games, but we still need Gold Coast to drop 1 game, and we still need Brisbane to drop 1 game. But we play Brisbane in 2 weeks' time. So if we beat Brisbane then, and assuming we win all our games, then we'll overtake Brisbane as well. And then we're in the top 4. You're right, Wesley Young's injury is concerning. Hopefully we don't lose him for too long. But however, we still have heaps of players in standby to foot games. It's good to know, yeah. Very
just
worried.
love that so
Hayden Young is such a crucial player for Fremantle, you know.
Yeah,
Because I mean, he's been out injured for so long for this season already, you know. So we really need him to keep playing. For some reason, we always beat the Bulldogs away from home. Yeah, that is true, Nathan. You're not wrong there, Nathan.
Gibson, you was a good luck charm, I reckon. You done us good
Do you
luck.
guys reckon the Dockers will beat the Power next week? It's at the Adelaide Oval, and I don't think we've ever beaten the Power at the Adelaide Oval before. I reckon we can do it, but without Hayden Young, it could be very tricky. And obviously the Port Adelaide players, they'll be playing for their coach, you know. But I reckon we can do it.
Yeah, I was just going to help you. Oh, you did.
Kiss me not more, you don't want
Like
to
100. What about your movie?
Waters says Port Adelaide are down on players by miles as well, and plus we beat them early this season, so I reckon they can. Yeah, fair enough, Quarters. Yeah.
Not my forknick. Not my forknick.
Just it's always dodgy though. I mean, you don't know what. Whenever you play Port Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval, you don't know what to expect. They could play terribly, though, but they could play very well, and they're a very scary team when they're playing very well. That's for sure. And of course, it'll be Ken Hinkley's third last AFL game as well, you know. So I guess you don't know what to expect. Do you guys reckon Fremantle can beat Brisbane in 2 weeks' time on the Friday? I reckon we can do it, but we're gonna have to play better than what we did in the first half. We need to play 4 quarters, not just 2 quarters. Jimmy says, do you think Collingwood or Adelaide will finish on top? I'll say Adelaide will finish on top. The Adelaide versus Collingwood game will be what decides. I reckon that'll be the game that decides who finishes on top of the ladder. I'll be more than happy to finish 4th. I don't care if it means if we have to take on Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval or Collingwood at the MCG. Because we're getting the double chance anyway. And we can beat Collingwood at the MCG anyway. G'day Codebreaker, welcome to the chat. Right on there, Wesley. Dockers Finals 2025. Yep. Playing finals now, and I still have high hopes we could make the top 4 as well. An example of when Port are scarier, when they absolutely smashed the Bloods by 100 points. Yeah, that is true. And also that game, they had a very good game against Hawthorn the first time around, but I think it was back in Gather Round. And who else have they? Jeremy Cameron 75 goals. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, could definitely kick 100 goals. Imagine all the fans swarming onto the ground again. Quarter says still a dogfight for the minor premiership. Collingwood looking for number 2, number 21. Adelaide looking for its 3rd minor premiership, while Brisbane looking for its 1st minor premiership. Yeah, I guess Brisbane could still win it. Top 2, obviously the top 2 is going to be between Collingwood, Adelaide and Brisbane, you'd think.
Don't leave it on.
It would be good to see Cameron kick 100, but we will see, yeah. Imagine in a final where Jeremy Cameron kicks 100 goals and 50,000. Yeah, that'd be insane. What if he did it in a grand final? Can you imagine if Jeremy Cameron kicked 100 goals, his 100th goal in a grand final? What would happen then? G'day. G'day, random stuff, umpires. Yeah, not the best. I'll agree. Not the best umpiring. That's all I'll say. All right. Jimmy says 100 goals with 100,000. Sorry, we at 100,000 plus fans. Oh yeah, insane. You'd get suffocated in there, that's for sure. Security wouldn't really need to be on their A game. Umpiring was shocking the first quarter against Port. Yeah, fair enough, Nathan. I didn't really watch much of that game. I didn't really watch any of the Geelong Port Adelaide games, just keeping track of the scores. Right. Umpires, I reckon we're good first quarter, and the last quarter was ridiculous and we lost. Unlucky. I thought Carlton played well overall, but their pressure was elite in the first half, and they dominated the clearances, the turnovers. Whenever we tried to find a target up forward, they would always intercept the ball. And also, there was Jack Martin who kicked 4 goals in only 5 minutes. Just see that. Did Murphy Reid also kick like 4 goals in like 5 or 10 minutes or something like that? Back in round 1. Jimmy says Jack Martin is a decent prospect for the Cats. It seems, yeah. Seems to be the case.
The one in my little bag.
How much battery have I got left on my phone? About 35%. If this stream ends abruptly, it'll be because my battery's flat. I'm planning to end the stream once I hop off the bus. It should be in about, I don't know, 15 15 minutes time, 15 to 20 minutes time. Jeremy Cameron better than Toby Green. Fair enough, Nathan. Yeah, you're probably right. He's probably better than Toby Green.
Mom, she's hungry. I have to get food.
She's brand new.
He needs some milk in a bowl.
We're just wrapping it up by saying Dad can get
Jimmy says Toby Green is not what he used to be, in my opinion. Fair enough. He's getting old now, Toby Green. I think Toby Green was one of the original players for the GWS Giants, isn't he? When they debuted in the competition back in 2012. Same with Noah Bolter. Just does not seem to have the X factor he had before. Fair enough.
Mom, I think he needs it done in water bottle.
Alright, we'll get it
Or-
out of the bag. We just scratch it off and then we'll get it out of the dad's bag, okay?
Light.
And these buses always get so crowded after games. Who is the biggest vlog in the AFL?
Hey, that's not free. You have to take it off.
Yeah, and a lot of AFL fans don't like Jack Ginnivan for the obvious reasons.
Good catch, Mama.
I catched her. Mom, she was going to fall after I catched her.
As I was saying, this is just a must-win game for the Dockers. Get the 4 points, climb up the ladder, still keep our top 4 hopes alive. Yeah, move on next week to take on Port Adelaide. I'll probably see Toby Bedford. I haven't heard much about Toby Bedford from the media. The media doesn't tend to talk about Toby Bedford that much. Certainly not as much as Toby Green. Fair enough, Nathan. What a game that was between St Kilda and North Melbourne. What happened in that game? I heard towards the very end of the game, St Kilda were awarded a 50-metre penalty and they won by 9 points. So yeah, I need to see what happened in Maynard is 1-2. I'm okay with Says Jimmy.
Keep it nice and dry.
Same with Hatley. I don't really have I personally don't really have a least favourite AFL player. And in saying that, I don't have a least favourite team either. Codebreaker says, looking at the fixture, my Hawks might probably finish 9th. Yeah, I had a look at your Hawthorn's remaining games, Codebreaker. So they take on Collingwood next, I believe, and then they take on Melbourne. I think they should beat Melbourne, and then they take on Brisbane at the Gabba. Collingwood and Brisbane will be very tough, that's for sure. But I reckon if you can win at least 2 of those games, then Hawthorn should make the finals. Nathan says my favourite player is Jack Crisp. Reference back in round 8 when he missed after the siren against Geelong. Let's see. The Bulldogs, they should be beating Melbourne at the MCG. That game's a bit dodgy though, because Melbourne always have the upper hand over the Bulldogs at the MCG. But who knows? They should more than likely win that. And then they take on. Who should they take on next? The Bulldogs? Is it Richmond? Or I forgot who they take on in round 23. But they should be winning that game as well. And then in round 24 they take on the Dockers at Marvel Stadium. Sorry, Codebreaker. I'm a Hawk supporter and I hate Jack Ginnivan. So sorry about my audio. I do apologise. Can you hear me now? So sorry about this audio. Oh, but if you kick the goal against us, really like him, then lol. That's better, can hear you now. Yeah, that's good to know, Codebreaker. Cheers. I think it's because I had my phone pressed against my my chest or something and it was blocking like the audio. Or maybe because I wasn't speaking loud enough, a combination of both. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah. Also, what was I even saying now? Jeez, now forgetting things. I am a Hawk supporter and I hate Jack Ginnivan. Yeah, I know he's not very well liked, Jack Ginnivan. Daniel Gorringe is very pissed off in that. Well, yeah, I'd imagine he would be. Or technically Richmond Gorringe. Saying about Bulldogs and Melbourne. Yeah, Bulldogs, they should be beating Melbourne, but I reckon that can be a bit of a dodgy game because Melbourne usually have the upper hand over the Bulldogs at the MCG. And then I think the Bulldogs, who do they take on after? Is it Richmond again? But they should be winning the game in round 23. And then in round 24 they take on the Dockers again at Marvel Stadium. That'll be a very interesting game. Hopefully the Dockers win that. Dockers chance in finals. Yeah, should be playing finals, you know. I can probably need one more win, I reckon. One more win for the Dockers should guarantee us a final spot. But there's a but though. If the Bulldogs win their remaining games, and if we drop 2 more games, they will overtake us in the ladder. So maybe one more win is not enough. Maybe we need to win 2 more to make finals. But I just want to win our remaining games and we should finish inside the top 4. Yes, we still need the Suns to drop 1 more game. Either Gold Coast drop 1 more game, or Collingwood drop 2 more games, or Geelong drop 1 more game. I don't see Geelong losing another game the rest of the home and away season. Collingwood could lose 2 more games. They could lose to Hawthorn next week, and they could definitely lose to Adelaide and Adelaide. But I think I have better odds with Gold Coast losing 1 more game here. Adam Hassan says we didn't get robbed again there. That's good. Glad we won. Hopefully we can finally beat Sydney at the SCG. Good luck with that, Nathan. Jimmy says Sydney will be the hardest game Geelong has got left. Yeah, I think it will be as well. Hopefully. Okay, so we're at we're at Canning Bridge bus station right now. Now usually at Canning Bridge bus station most people hop off the bus at this point, so it shouldn't be as crowded, and this is where I usually hop this is where I always hop off when I go to uni and back home. So yeah, as for Fremantle, assuming the Dockers win their remaining games of the home and away season, we still need like either Gold Coast to drop 1 more game, Brisbane to drop one more game, but we take on Brisbane anyway, so if we win that, then we're already overtaken them. Or Collingwood drop 2 more games, or Geelong drop 1 more game. Out of all those 4 possible scenarios, I would say Brisbane, we beat Brisbane and we'll overtake them anyway. But the other 3 scenarios, Gold Coast losing 1 more game, Geelong losing 1 more game, or Collingwood losing 2. My safest bet is Gold Coast losing 1, I think. I like your Fremantle Dockers beanie. Cheers, Jimmy. I got this about a couple years ago now from the AFL store. Nathan says good teams always take care of the bad teams. Yeah, that is a good point. The funny thing is, I can see Carlton beating Gold Coast next week. Gold Coast will be favourites, but I just have that funny feeling Carlton will win. And I reckon Port Adelaide will beat Gold Coast around 24. Dockers for sure will beat Port next week. That should be enough to make finals. Yeah, it should be code breaker. Although if the Bulldogs win their last remaining games as well, and if we lose the 2 after the Port Adelaide, they would overtake us on the ladder, wouldn't they? So if we beat Port Adelaide, even if we beat Port Adelaide, right, but then we lose to Brisbane and then lose to the Western Bulldogs, and then the Bulldogs also win their other 2 games, they would overtake us on the ladder on percentage, I believe. Which means we're probably going to have to win at least another game as well, unless if the Bulldogs stuff up before then. Do you think Jai Amos needs to be more... Yeah, he probably does need to be more physical, yeah. He's not as physical as Tracy or Voss are. Hello, what's up? And hi. G'day Mason, welcome to the live stream. To make finals, my Hawks need to beat Collingwood or Brisbane, providing we beat the Demons. Yeah, you're probably right, Code Breaker, yeah. So could you please, one of you please give me a bit of an update on the ladder in terms of like how many wins we are. So I think the Dockers are, we're 2 wins ahead of the Bulldogs, is that right? The Hawks are still 1 win ahead of the Bulldogs. Giants 1 win ahead of the Bulldogs. The Dockers are 1 win ahead of both the Hawks and the Giants. Lions are 0.5 wins ahead of the Dockers. Yeah. The ladder becomes very interesting in this part of the season. Just win. I think at this point, best you can do is just win, and then you won't have to worry about the other results going your way, you know. Just win. We're finishing 4th. Tell you right. I hope we finish 4th. Happily accept 4th, even if it means we have to take on the Crows at Adelaide Oval or the Magpies at the MCG. I mean, we've already proven we can beat the Magpies at the MCG. Just want that double chance, and also that chance to host a home preliminary final. It was always going to be tough for Port without Rosie and HF, yeah. Sure was, Nathan. If we finished 5th last time, we finished 5th was back in 2020 against the Bulldogs. Yeah, I still remember that. We probably should have finished 4th that year, but that was the year Collingwood went on that winning streak where they won games by like less than 10 points or so. If only Carlton held on in that game against Collingwood back in round 23, 2022, we would have finished in the top 4. Tough game for Butters as well. Yeah, I'll probably need to watch the match highlights of that game, Nathan. But I really want to finish 4th. We can definitely finish 4th. Not long to go now. Probably about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes to go. I've got my wallet and my keys and my AirPods and my backpack. Just making sure I don't lose anything. Another belt next week in sport. Oh, I reckon you might disagree. Some of you probably think we should win easily, but nah. It's Port Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval. I know they have a lot of key players out, but they're going to be playing for their coach. Keep that in mind, and we're probably going to be without Hayden Young as well. And we've never beaten Port Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval, so considering all those factors, I reckon it'll be a dodgy game, but I reckon we'll win. I'd say the Dockers win in a close one by 7 points. If I were to guess right now, how can West Coast fans put up this rubbish? Yeah, I don't know, Nathan, but they're very loyal. They still have over 100,000 members. Like, can't get much more loyal than that. Yeah. Probably should be given free admissions, like what Codebreaker suggested. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. It's almost 7 o'clock now. I think it's like 6:54 in my time. I don't know how we can get it done in the second half. That's outrageous for us. Yeah, I know it is outrageous, Frederick. It's outrageous. But I'll win. I'll take the win. Don't really care how we win as long as we win, Even if it means being down comfortably at half time or 3/4 of the time, then so be it. Just as long as we win and get the 4 points. West Coast supporters are very generous to their side and turn out in decent numbers. I credit them. They are true supporters. They stick through good and bad. Yeah, not wrong there, Jimmy. Not wrong there. Matt Candra is overpaid. Fair enough, Nathan. Guys, once I get off my bus, I will be wrapping up the live stream. There was West Coast fans tonight. Oh, not tonight. No, not tonight. At their home game, so the fans still turn up to their games. Apparently. Fremantle. G'day Byron. Welcome to the chat. NFL season is arriving shortly soon, legend. Yeah, I know it is. That'll be interesting. Very surprising. Yeah. I need to get an update on Hayden Young, because I know he got subbed out during the first quarter. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, we're currently 5th on the ladder. It's good to know, but I want a top 4 spot. Catch you later, mate. Cheers, Frederick. Hopefully we win next week, Dockers. Yeah, I hope so too, Frederick. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'll catch you later. Codebreaker says the most overplayed player I ever saw was Lance Franklin at Sydney. Yeah, he was overpaid. Like a useless choke in finals. Yeah. Never won a premiership at the Swans. And if it wasn't for that contract, Sydney probably would have they would have had more space in their salary cap, and they would have been able to sign more good players. Frederick says I'll keep it updated for you by Monday if you stay tuned with my socials. Yep, will do, Frederick. See you later, Michael. Not Michael. Frederick. Michael Frederick isn't in the chat, is he? Not Michael Frederick. Just Frederick. Lance Franklin 2022 grand final was humiliating. And you're not wrong there, Codebreaker. It's great at the Hawks though. I have to go as I'm working through. No worries, Byron. Catch you later. Jimmy says Lance was good at Hawthorn, just worn out a bit when he got to the Swans. I agree, he was horrific in Sydney finals. Yeah, he was. Nathan says Geelong fans miss Jordan Clark. Yeah, I don't know if they've got enough talent, I think, Nathan. But yeah, Jordan Clark would have been a handy player for them, you know. Alright, this is my bus station. Yeah, Lance Franklin played his best footy at Hawthorn. Alright, I've got everything on me. Just making sure I haven't lost anything. Thank you very much. Good night. Okay, guys. I've hopped off my bus now. I'm going to wrap up the live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, I hope you all have had a great weekend. I'm gonna spend a lot of time trying to edit my vlog, you know. Is it technique or technique? I'm not sure. I think just one. I don't even think there's a hyphen in technique. But anyway, I'm going to wrap things up now. Thanks once again. Thank you all for tuning in. Go Dockers. I will see you all next time.